Imagine waking up each morning with a profound sense of purpose, feeling the world aligning with your desires, as if the universe has conspired in your favor. Picture yourself stepping out of bed, not with a sense of dread over a daunting to-do list, but with an overwhelming joy and anticipation for the wonders the day will unfold. This isn't just a fantasy. It can be your reality when you learn to command your morning for unstoppable success. As the soft rays of dawn began to light up her room, Sarah, a busy entrepreneur, found herself at a crossroads in life. Every morning, she felt like she was being swept away by the demands and chaos that awaited her. But one day, she stumbled upon the biblical passage in Psalm 5 verse 3. "In the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning I lay my requests before you and wait expectantly." This passage was a revelation, a call to action. Sarah realized that mornings were not meant to be rushed into without intention, but rather they were sacred opportunities to connect with the divine, to lay the foundation for the rest of the day. Inspired by this realization, Sarah decided to embark on a journey to transform her mornings. She learned that the law of attraction, a principle that suggests that like attracts like, could be harmonized with her spiritual beliefs. By consciously choosing her thoughts and words at the break of dawn, she could align her energy with God's promises for her life. Every morning, instead of grabbing her phone or diving into emails, she started with gratitude, thanking God for another day filled with potential. A simple routine began to take shape. Before her feet touched the ground, Sarah took a moment to breathe deeply and express gratitude for 3 things in her life. This practice opened her heart, setting the tone for a day filled with positivity. Then she spent a few minutes in prayer, asking God to guide her steps and illuminate her path. With Proverbs 3 verse 5-6 echoing in her mind, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight." Sarah felt empowered to surrender her worries and trust that the day's challenges would be met with divine solutions. With a heart full of gratitude and a mind set on possibility, Sarah moved to her vision board, a powerful tool of the law of attraction. Here, she visualized her goals, not as distant dreams, but as present realities. She saw herself thriving in her career, surrounded by love, health, and happiness. This visualization was not mere daydreaming. It was an act of faith, believing in the unseen as if it were already seen. As taught in Hebrews 11, verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Sarah's mornings had transformed from chaotic to deliberate, from hurried to harmonious. The effects rippled throughout her day. She noticed that her interactions with colleagues were more positive, and her problem-solving skills sharpened. Opportunities seemed to appear out of nowhere. Doors opened that she hadn't even known existed. Sarah realized that by commanding her morning, she had tapped into the infinite possibilities that God had laid before her. As you embark on this journey of commanding your morning, remember that you are partnering with the Creator of the universe. Your words, thoughts, and actions are powerful tools that can shape your destiny. Begin each day with gratitude, align your intentions with divine wisdom, and visualize your dreams with faith. The mornings are your sacred time to set the tone for success, to plant seeds that will grow into the life you desire. In the coming days, as you practice this morning routine, be attentive to the subtle changes in your life. Watch how your confidence builds, how peace becomes your guiding force, and how success, in all its forms, begins to flow effortlessly to you. As Matthew 6 verse 33 reminds us, "But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." By prioritizing your spiritual connection each morning, you open the door to a life of abundance, joy, and unstoppable success. As Sarah continued this journey of spiritual awakening and alignment, she discovered the profound impact of affirmations. Each morning, she crafted her words carefully, speaking life and positivity into her day. "I am blessed beyond measure. God's abundance flows to me in expected and unexpected ways. My heart is open, my mind is clear, and my spirit is aligned with divine purpose." These declarations were more than just words. They were seeds planted in the fertile soil of faith and expectation. The more she repeated these affirmations, the more she believed them. Her faith became unshakable, a testament to the biblical truth found in Romans 10, verse 17. "So then faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God." By consistently hearing and speaking affirmations that aligned with her heart's desires and God's promises, Sarah was reinforcing her belief system, shifting her mindset from scarcity to abundance, from fear to faith. In addition to affirmations, Sarah began to embrace the power of meditation. She found a quiet corner of her home, a sanctuary where she could be still and know that God was with her. Through meditative prayer, she would center her focus on God's presence, allowing his peace to envelop her. This practice was not simply about emptying her mind, but filling it with divine peace, as encouraged in Psalm 46, verse 10, "Be still and know that I am God." Meditation became a sacred dialogue, a time to listen more than to speak. In the stillness, she found clarity and direction, understanding that sometimes answers come not in the form of a loud voice, but in the gentle whisper of the Spirit. It was during these quiet moments that Sarah felt most connected to her Creator, and it was here she found her deepest inspirations. As days turned into weeks, Sarah noticed a remarkable transformation in her life. She was no longer just reacting to circumstances, but proactively shaping her reality through her faith and intention. Her relationships with family and friends deepened as she became more present and empathetic, embodying the fruit of the Spirit mentioned in Galatians 5, verse 22. "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control." At work, her newfound clarity and confidence led to innovative ideas and solutions that benefited her team and career. Her colleagues were drawn to her positive energy, sensing her unwavering faith and contagious optimism. What once seemed like insurmountable challenges became opportunities for growth and learning, proving the promise of Philippians 4, verse 13. "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Sarah's evenings mirrored the intentionality of her mornings. As the day drew to a close, she practiced gratitude once more, reflecting on the day's blessings and lessons. By journaling her experiences, she acknowledged her progress and set intentions for the next day. This ritual of reflection allowed her to release any burdens, forgiving herself and others, as taught in Ephesians 4 verse 32. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you. Through this cycle of morning empowerment and evening reflection, Sarah realized that life's true abundance comes not just from material wealth, but from a spirit filled with love, peace, and purpose. She understood that the law of attraction, when coupled with biblical teachings, is a powerful force, one that can transform not only individual lives, but also the world around us. As you too embark on this journey, remember that each day is a new opportunity to align with God's purpose for your life. The power lies in your hands and your heart, in the choices you make and the faith you hold. Trust in the divine timing of your life, knowing that with God, all things are possible. Allow your mornings to be the launching pad for dreams, your words to be the catalyst for change, and your faith to be the anchor that holds you steady amidst the storms. May your journey be filled with divine revelations. May your faith grow stronger with each passing day, and may your life be a testament to the incredible power of commanding your morning with God at the center. As you walk this path, may you find joy in every step, knowing that the Creator of the universe walks beside you, guiding you toward a future brighter than you can imagine. As Sarah continued her journey of spiritual growth and intentional living, she discovered the profound interconnectedness between her thoughts, her actions, and the divine plan set out for her. This awareness opened her eyes to the intricate tapestry of life, where every encounter and experience held a lesson woven with purpose. One afternoon, as she walked through the park, Sarah encountered a young woman sitting alone on a bench, visibly distressed. Feeling a gentle nudge in her spirit, Sarah approached her with a warm smile, offering a listening ear. The young woman, named Emily, had been struggling with a sense of hopelessness and felt trapped in a cycle of negativity. Sarah shared her own journey of transformation and how embracing faith and positive intention had shifted her reality. Emily was intrigued by Sarah's words and the peace that seemed to envelop her. Sarah encouraged Emily to release her burdens to God, reminding her of Matthew 11, verse 28. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. She guided Emily through a simple practice of gratitude, focusing on even the smallest blessings in her life. As they talked, Emily's demeanor began to change. Her face softened, and she expressed a newfound willingness to seek hope and healing. The encounter ended with a heartfelt prayer, and Sarah felt a deep sense of fulfillment, knowing she had shared the light of God's love. This experience reinforced for Sarah the truth of Proverbs 11 verse 25. A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. Each act of kindness, each word of encouragement, was a seed planted in the fertile ground of someone's heart, capable of blossoming into something beautiful. Sarah's journey was not without its challenges. There were days when doubts crept in, when the weight of the world felt overwhelming. Yet, in those moments, she turned to her faith, recalling the promise of Isaiah 40 verse 31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Through prayer and meditation, Sarah found the resilience to rise above adversity, knowing that each trial was an opportunity to grow closer to God and to gain wisdom. Her faith became a steadfast anchor, reminding her that no storm was too fierce when faced with divine grace. With each passing day, Sarah embraced the beauty of small beginnings, whether it was learning a new skill, nurturing relationships, or simply savoring the present moment. She realized that life's greatest rewards often stem from the simplest acts of love and devotion. Sarah's life became a living testimony of Romans 8, verse 28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. She understood that even the seemingly insignificant events were part of a grander design, crafted by a loving Creator. In her community, Sarah began leading a small group dedicated to personal growth and spiritual development. Together, they explored the principles of the law of attraction through the lens of faith, encouraging one another to live authentically and with purpose. Their gatherings were filled with laughter, shared stories, and mutual support, creating a ripple effect of positivity that extended beyond their meetings. As Sarah reflected on her journey, she was filled with gratitude for the transformation she had experienced. Her life was not perfect, yet it was rich with meaning and purpose. She had learned to trust in God's timing, to embrace uncertainty with courage, and to celebrate the beauty of each new day. May Sarah's story inspire you to embark on your own journey of faith and intentionality. Remember that every moment is an opportunity to draw closer to the divine, to live with purpose, and to create a life filled with love and joy. As you walk this path, may you be guided by the light of God's wisdom, finding strength in every challenge and hope in every dawn. Sarah's journey continued to evolve, and as she navigated her path, she realized the importance of cultivating a heart of service. Inspired by Matthew 5, verse 16, "Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." She sought ways to serve her community, understanding that even the simplest act of service could illuminate someone's darkness. She began volunteering at a local shelter, offering warm meals and words of encouragement to those in need. With each gesture of kindness, she discovered a deeper sense of connection, not only to those she served, but also to her purpose in life. Her heart swelled with compassion, and she found joy in giving without expecting anything in return. One cold winter evening, while serving at the shelter, Sarah met an elderly woman named Rose. Rose had a gentle spirit and a lifetime of stories etched into the lines of her face. They shared a cup of tea, and as they talked, Rose recounted tales of her youth, the love she once knew, and the dreams she still held on to. Listening to Rose, Sarah was reminded of the resilience of the human spirit and the endless capacity for hope, even in the face of hardship. She recalled the words of Psalm 46, verse 1, "God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble." In Rose, Sarah saw a living testament to the power of faith and the enduring promise of God's presence. Their conversations became a regular occurrence, and through them, Sarah learned valuable lessons about patience, gratitude, and the beauty of life's seasons. Rose's wisdom became a guiding light for Sarah, encouraging her to cherish each moment, and to trust in the unfolding of her own journey. As Sarah's understanding deepened, she began to see her life through a new lens, recognizing the interconnectedness of all things. She embraced the idea that we are all threads in a larger tapestry, each with a unique role to play. Inspired by this revelation, she encouraged others to find their own paths to fulfillment, always emphasizing the importance of living authentically and in alignment with one's values. Her group gatherings flourished, becoming a sanctuary for those seeking solace and a sense of belonging. They explored topics such as forgiveness, self-love, and the transformative power of prayer. By sharing personal experiences, they built a community rooted in empathy and understanding, grounded in the belief that everyone has the potential to change and to inspire change in others. Sarah often reflected on Philippians 4 verse 13. "I can do all this through him who gives me strength," as a reminder of the limitless possibilities when one aligns their faith with action. Her life, once filled with uncertainty and doubt, was now a testament to the power of perseverance and trust in God's plan. In time, Sarah's story reached beyond her community, touching lives through the power of storytelling and shared experiences. She was invited to speak at events where she shared her journey, offering hope and encouragement to those seeking their own path to spiritual fulfillment. Her speeches were peppered with anecdotes of her encounters, each one a testament to the divine presence in everyday life. She spoke of the importance of intention, the magic of gratitude, and the transformative nature of love. Her words resonated deeply with audiences, leaving them with a renewed sense of purpose and a commitment to nurturing their own spiritual journey. Through it all, Sarah remained humble, always crediting her transformation to divine guidance and the support of those who walked alongside her. She understood that her journey was not solely her own, but a reflection of the collective human experience, a journey of faith, love, and endless possibilities. And so, as Sarah continued to walk her path, she did so with an open heart, ready to embrace whatever life had to offer. Her story served as a beacon of hope, a reminder that no matter where you are on your journey, you are never alone, and that with faith, all things are possible. As she ventured into new horizons, she carried with her the essence of Jeremiah 29 verse 11. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." May Sarah's journey inspire you to step boldly into your own story, trusting in the divine plan that unfolds with each passing day. As you seek your truth and embrace your path, remember that you are guided by a love that knows no bounds, a light that never dims, and a promise that is everlasting. Sarah's journey of transformation not only illuminated her own path, but became a guiding light for countless others, seeking a deeper connection with themselves and with the divine. Her life became a testament to the truth that change begins within. And as she embraced her spirituality, she inspired others to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery. One evening, after a particularly moving group gathering, Sarah found herself reflecting on the parable of the mustard seed from Matthew 13, verse 31-32. She marveled at how such a small seed could grow into something mighty and expansive, much like the seeds of faith and intention she had planted within herself and her community. This thought filled her with a profound sense of gratitude and hope, envisioning the potential each person held to create ripples of change in the world. Sarah's gatherings evolved into workshops and retreats where participants could immerse themselves in the practice of mindfulness, meditation, and prayer. These retreats were set in serene, natural environments, places where individuals could reconnect with the beauty of creation and the divine energy that flowed through all things. It was here, amidst the rustling leaves and gentle whispers of the wind, that many found solace and clarity. During one such retreat, Sarah witnessed a powerful moment of transformation. A participant named James, who had struggled with feelings of inadequacy and fear, shared his story with the group. He spoke of how he had wrestled with the idea of worthiness and had often felt disconnected from God's love. Listening intently, Sarah felt moved to share the story of the prodigal son from Luke 15, verse 11-32, emphasizing the boundless love and forgiveness that awaited each of us. James was visibly moved by the tale, and as he sat in quiet reflection, something within him shifted. Over the course of the retreat, he began to embrace his own worthiness and to see himself as a beloved child of God. This breakthrough not only transformed James, but also had a ripple effect on the entire group, reinforcing the power of vulnerability and shared human experience. These moments of awakening continued to fuel Sarah's passion for her work. She often reminded herself and others of the words from Isaiah 40, verse 31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. These verses became a cornerstone of her teachings, a reminder that with faith and perseverance, we all have the capacity to rise above our challenges. As her influence grew, Sarah began to collaborate with other spiritual leaders and motivational speakers, creating a network of support and inspiration that spanned continents. Together, they initiated projects that focused on uplifting underprivileged communities, bringing resources, education, and hope to those who needed it most. Through these efforts, Sarah discovered a new dimension of her mission: to serve others with love and compassion, embodying the principle of loving thy neighbor as oneself. Sarah's story became a powerful narrative shared in podcasts, books, and online platforms, spreading her message far and wide. Each story she shared, each lesson she taught, was an opportunity to touch a life, a soul seeking the light of understanding and peace. Her presence brought comfort to those in darkness and ignited a spark of possibility in the hearts of those yearning for change. As she continued to explore new opportunities and challenges, Sarah never lost sight of her roots, the humble beginnings that had shaped her journey. Her heart remained open to the whispers of the divine, guiding her steps with grace and unwavering faith. She found joy in the simple moments of life, the laughter shared with friends, the quiet moments of prayer and reflection, and the beauty of a sunset painting the sky in hues of hope and promise. Through it all, the essence of Sarah's message remained clear and powerful: that each of us is a beacon of light, capable of transforming not only our lives, but the world around us. She encouraged everyone she met to embrace their unique gifts, to live in alignment with their highest selves, and to trust in the divine plan that unfolded with each heartbeat. In the words of Proverbs 3, verse 5-6, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. These verses encapsulated the core of Sarah's teachings and the legacy she hoped to leave behind. A legacy of faith, love, and unyielding hope. As you step into your own journey, may you find inspiration in Sarah's story, a testament to the power of the divine spirit within you. Embrace your path with courage and faith, knowing that you are guided by a presence that is both loving and eternal. Let your light shine brightly, for it is through your light that the world becomes a more beautiful and harmonious place.